Hi Aquarius, let's do your love reading real quick. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It is general, as you know. Cannot, will not resonate for everyone. Look at that, 10 of Cups. So this is just your pre-shuffle I wanted to share with you. I feel like this person, we are going to get a strong reading. One of these cards just absolutely flipped, like triple flipped out, okay? So I might use the decks that I've already started with. Usually I switch, but very strong activity here. So I feel a very special, or I feel a special bond with you that I've never felt before. There are still so many things unsaid between us. Yes, I'm dyslexic sometimes. So there's a lot of in, out, back, forth, but it's not that they're showing up that way. They're not saying they want to come forward, then they don't. They don't know how you feel. Then they feel like they get over, and this could be roles reversed, but like these warm vibrations of love come over them. And at that point, they want to reach out, but then they pull back. It's a very, I don't know, insecure energy, and that's not typical. I don't get that much, so we're going to dive in, but they may not feel like they're good enough for you. But anyway, we got diving in, taking a leap of faith. We've got the Chariot, so big changes, forward motion. So these are both strong dive in, right? And then we get Strength, which is holding back, and the Hangman, which is holding back. There is, I think, somewhat of an obsession here. Now the Devil card, it of course could be, it's Capricorn energy, but it could be drinking. There could be something toxic about this person that they're afraid if you knew, you wouldn't accept them. That could be part of their holdup, but I'm feeling for some of you there's an obsession here, okay? And here's our triple flipper, the 10 of Cups, commitment. Okay, so this person, and I am going to pull more messages, but this person wants to tell you how they feel, or something that they're holding back. There's something, maybe it has to do with a self-medication problem or something like that, but there's something that they want to tell you. There's something that I think something that you don't know that would clear up some stuff for you, okay? 7 of Wands. Feeling defensive, protective, high alert. You're not getting through here. I'm not going to listen. That kind of energy. And that may be what they're fearing. So we're going to look at your energy, their energy. Yeah, we're going to get a strong reading with the flippers. So Ace of Pentacles. That's a brand new beginning. That's stable. Do you guys have more than one person? Queen of Wands. Maybe one is stable and one's more of a physical attraction. So the Queen of Wands is fiery, sexual. Wow, right when not sexual, but appealing, magnetic, desirable. So there's some sort of, communication coming in there. This just feels juicy, Let's see. We're going to look at your energy on the left, theirs on the right, see where you come together. This is going to be a really strong reading. I might do more than one spread. And then I also am thinking about maybe doing a yes-no at the end, because you guys might be having to make a decision about something. Knight of Cups. Somebody's coming in, offering love. There it is again. Yeah, somebody's obsessed. Page of Wands, communication, and the Hermit. See, this person can't make up their mind what to say. They see you as strong and independent. Probably that you don't need them. Somebody's feeling a bit like needy, maybe. Okay, let's see. Okay, 2 of Wands, yeah. Trying to make a decision, but can't seem to do it. Come on. Oh, I had it right before. There we go. Two of Wands. Okay, so that's your person. And there they are, strength, holding back on that decision to come forward with communication. Everything I just said. Wow. Three of Cups. Yes, this is union. This is coming together. So, celebration, coming together, getting together. Union. Could be friendship. Maybe there's a friend that you have something going on with, just a friend. Okay, let's look at your energy. Ace of Wands. Wow, so you guys seeing this? Oh, see, you're blocking. Ace of Wands. Two of Swords. You're blocking communication, or someone is, but the roles could be reversed. Somebody's feeling needy, and somebody's blocking. Yeah, wants it to be over, I think, with someone. Death. The death means something ends, and then it also is just transition, right? You may be getting out of something toxic and not know, but that toxic person has not moved on. That's exactly what this is. Your toxic person has not moved on. Unless you're the toxic. Okay, don't get mad at me. Sometimes what can be considered toxic is just the inability to let go of an unhealthy situation. You know what I mean? Page of Pentacles. Strong vibe here of somebody wanting to show love, wanting to offer love, but isn't. Maybe because they don't feel like they are stable. Something toxic going on here. Look at that. Someone from your past wanting to come back. Yeah. Temperance. Temperance is about, you know, things in moderation. So again, I think somebody has something, some sort of toxic attachment, let's say. Is it to you? Is it to, wow, Ten of Pentacles. So we had that already. Okay, let's ask some direct questions. So one party A, party B, one side is just desperately overthinking, wanting to reach out, not sure how to fix it, strong need for union and communication. And the other side is over here blocking it. Let's see what that person wants, though. I think the person that's blocking the communication, I think they want it too, though. Because look at that Ace of Wands. That's something passionate, you know, and fiery. Yeah, I read that as a page, but that's an ace. Yeah, wishes, the well, manifesting. Maybe somebody's blocking it and they don't even know it. So Aquarius, I think it's really important that you know that if you really want to hear from this person, you're giving a vibe that you don't. Here's the Magician. What does Aquarius want? A new beginning. But are you hiding it? It's like one person's afraid to come forward and speak their mind. And I don't know that this is a good person. I really don't. They might be, you know, have an issue that they're afraid of you finding out about. But the other person is sabotaging because they're blocking communication. Knight of Wands. Yeah, fast coming. Okay, so Aquarius, if you're person A, or you got to switch it around if you need to, but this person over here does want a new beginning, or wants to hear from them at least. Maybe you just want satisfaction of them being sorry. I don't know. Five of Swords. Nobody wins. Nobody wins. Jeez. I don't know what's wrong with my camera. It's not the camera, it's the lighting. My cards won't focus. There we go, Five of Swords. So nobody wins in the Five of Swords. This is, you know, conflict. Conflict. Deep in thought over damage caused. King of Wands in reverse. How does... Aquarius, what do you want? Okay, this showed up twice. I didn't take it. So, Pisces energy, High Priestess. You don't know what you want. You maybe don't know what you want. Yeah, you don't, I think, Aquarius, you don't know what's going to make you happy. You know, you can't manifest, you can, but it won't work. You can't manifest stuff half-assed. You can't, when you manifest, you have to be super clear about what you want. Super clear about what you want. Because if you go back and forth, then you're not going to get either, right? Or you might get just something random. But the Six of Wands in reverse, that's not being recognized. Ace of Pentacles. I think I'm done with this deck. Okay, so I think you want a new start deep down. See, there's a communication issue here because I'm stumbling with my words. The Fool, new beginning. Let's do another spread. Oh, that was Ten of Cups. So we've had Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles. Look at that. Four of Wands. You guys might be mirroring each other. Somebody's got some sort of addiction here, and maybe they feel like you need to know, and maybe you do need to know so that you can handle it correctly. Because you know what I just noticed? Look at all the holding back energy. There's temperance, which is often a word used regarding, you know, drinking in moderation. Doesn't have to be drinking, but something. It's either an obsession or some sort of toxic attachment. And it's got the Three of Cups here, which, you know, could be gathering, partying, getting together, drinking. And they're not sure if they can communicate that to you. And I'm guessing you already know. Okay, let's look at Sagittarius energy. Thank you. Yeah, defensive. Strong vibe here, though. I mean, are you guys seeing? There's the High Priestess again. Hidden knowledge. Wow, you guys are on a twin flame. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Twin flame. Libra in energy. If you guys have not checked out my extendeds, they're really, really good. I hardly ever do them. There's only one or two for each sign, but they're very, very detailed. If you're on a twin flame journey, I would encourage you to at least watch the trailer and then decide. But we get a whole spread on your person. We ask where you are. We get confirmation. Is it a twin or a soulmate? What would they say if they had no ego? If they didn't have any, you know, fear of being rejected or embarrassed, what would they say? We get strong advice. Those extendeds are like personals. I mean, the feedback that I've gotten from them is amazing. And I'm telling you, I sometimes have cried in them. They're so strong. So, which is why I don't do them that often. They drain me, but check them out. If you think you're on a twin flame, this is a twin flame card for me. Anytime there's a dandelion, look at this, Six of Cups, memories. We had that twice now. Somebody, I think somebody, there's the hidden, you know, somebody knows, I think you know their secret. Look at this. Yeah, somebody's fearful they won't be supported if they share it. Look at this. It's about drinking, I think. Some sort of addiction that you probably should know about. You probably do. Let me know in the comments, because this is, you know, not real clear for me. But there's Five of Pentacles. They're afraid if you knew their secrets, That's fear, emotion, and secrets. Look at that. They're afraid if you knew the truth about them, you wouldn't want them. Look at that. Overall energy, you both want a new start. Strong reading. There could be a pregnancy for someone that somebody's kind of tied to you. Ten of Cups, contentment, joy, second time it's come out. They're waiting maybe for you to show them a sign. How do they view Aquarius? This is great reading. These cards are jumping. Did you see that? Did y'all see that? This card, remember I told you it triple flipped in the pre-shuffle? So I showed it to you guys. Then just now it came out again with what they're waiting for and wanting and how they see you, see the situation. I put it back and it just, double, triple flipped again? I'd have to rewind, but that's crazy. Okay, so how they see you. So it's not going to let me put it back. They feel like they're on, like a high wire, like a balancing act. Cycle completion. Twin flame. I don't like to throw that word around, but that is, there's no question in my mind that some of you are on a twin flame. So cycle completion, how they view the situation. Trials and tribulations is how they see moving forward. What's hidden? That's what we need to focus on. And that's where those extendeds are really valuable too. Walking away, evolving. We're going to have to clarify that. Old wounds. So it's a work in progress. I would think that's Three of Cups again. So that's union. It may not be coming that easily, but why do we have the Eight of Cups? For behind the scenes, outside influences. Knight of Wands. Oh, I don't know which one that was. Wow, guys. Okay, let me sit with this for just a minute. Some of you may have two people. One's toxic and has an issue. And that might be what you need to know. One might be a more difficult journey than the other because of some sort of attachment. This is, reconciliation, ascension. Anything else? And then I'll pull an oracle. Well, you know what? I'll go ahead and do a yes/no question with the pendulum too. So be thinking about your question. Decisive action. Look at that. Oh my gosh. You guys, I don't... Two of Cups, divine partnership, Nine of Pentacles. That might be your decision. What are you going to do? Maybe somebody needs to be alone till they get it together. There's some sort of toxic attachment in this scenario. What else? Yeah, divine intervention. Yeah, okay. I think for a lot of you, there's two people and one of them's got an issue. And that may be why you're having a hard time choosing. Somebody is definitely obsessed with you, though. And jealous of the other. Somebody is from the past. But why do we have the Tower? Divine intervention. Maybe somebody's going to have an intervention. passionate new beginning, imprisonment, sixes. You guys let me know in the comments. This is tricky. Somebody feels trapped, imprisoned. I feel like I'm all over the place, and I'm sorry. Seven of Cups, fantasy, temptation. So Aquarius, I think you're going to have to, this might be a head over heart decision. Jeez. Look at this. Hierophant. So it could be, you could need some spirit. This is also marriage, but this could be needing help, from needing some sort of counseling or intervention. Maybe it's you. Maybe there's an intervention coming toward you if you're struggling. I'm so sorry, you guys. My heart is just so heavy, and but there's also optimism. It's like you aren't stuck in one option. I feel strongly you have options. Painful ending and Three of Swords. Somebody needs to get, I think, help, and somebody needs to know they're not alone, and they're not, and they have options. But you have to not sacrifice yourself to save someone else if it's going to bring you down. Look at that. Somebody is totally obsessed or addicted. So, you know how they do in the airplane? They say put the mask on yourself and then your child. If helping someone is hurting you, you aren't going to be able to help them. So you have to stay strong yourself. Major obsession going on here. And it might have caused a missed opportunity. You guys, I think you need to check out the extended Four of Cups, missed opportunity, destined opportunities, some kind of karmic, something's coming in. I feel like there might be something urgent here that needs to be addressed before something bad happens. Let's do the pendulum. So take a deep breath and ask, think of a yes/no question you want to ask. Deep breath. Once I let go, you cannot change your answer. Okay? I always ask a question too. That's weird, it's not going. There it goes. Oh my gosh. Do you see that? That was crazy. Your answer is yes. I'm going to pull one more card. What else does Aquarius need to know? Aquarius, I'm praying for you guys. Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna check the comments. Something heavy. But I just want you to know that you are not stuck. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. We're gonna read that. Oh, are we not? Because I don't have the book. Yes, I do. You guys have me rattled. This is like shaking me up. Let me know in the comments. 24. And definitely watch the extended if that might be helpful. Watch the trailer. I understand that nothing can change. There is a certain comfort in the idea of living without surprises. The status quo has an appeal, but you will never learn to grow if your circumstances stay the same. Everybody wants life to be better, but that requires change. Yeah, somebody's got to let go of some kind of toxic attachment. Everybody wants life to be, okay, you have chosen to incarnate into this physical dimension called Earth because of the myriad of opportunities. If you don't take advantage of them, what was the point? Staying within your comfort zone is overrated. Somebody might just be putting off, getting help the help they need, the counseling they need, getting back with their, sponsor, something like that. Stop viewing change as good or bad, because all changes. Stop viewing change as good or bad, because all change nourishes your soul. Don't equate it with lack of control. Life happens, and it's supposed to happen. You can direct how it plays out, and you always have the power to accept change that redirects your path. I'm going to pull another one. I also want to see a little bit about, if we can get a little clarity on whose energy is here. Not that you guys don't already know, it's just I'm curious. Because these cards are just, no matter what deck I pull, these cards have been very active. So 6 of Wands, that's, again, recognition. Pride might be interfering with somebody getting help. The Sun, children. Maybe somebody is afraid that this is going to affect the children, which, God, you guys, please don't drink and drive. Don't let somebody else drink and drive. 3 of Swords, pain, regret. Four of Coins, fear of lack, fear of lack. I'm not getting people energies, though. Okay. So, advice, please. We have change. Allow change. Wow. Adversity. I accept the challenges. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Look at that. Looks like a tower, doesn't it? So if you asked if somebody has an addiction or an obsession or an attachment, and that was your pendulum question, the answer was yes. I accept challenges. No one ever said life was going to be easy. Obstacles are presented to you so that you may overcome them. Believe that you will, because you don't. This is crazy. Crazy strong reading. Has got me shaken up. Believe that you will, because if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. Confidence comes to those who have succeeded in conquering adversity, and then the next hurdle won't seem as daunting. Adversity is opportunity for you to reach out to your family. You are not alone. Didn't I say that? In this time of challenge, if you need help, others are waiting to offer assistance. This test may have come into your life to teach you to receive rather than to give. Maybe you guys are spread too thin and it's, putting too much pressure on you. But anyway, there you go. Powerful, powerful, crazy, powerful reading. I love you guys. Let me know in the comments, and I will see. I'll put the extended links down below if you're on a twin flame journey and you want to check those out. All right, love you guys. Bye, Aqua.